I first heard about LoveWorks through the LoveWorks chapel actually in my freshman year, and I absolutely loved all of the testimonies that came out of it, and it made me really emotional because I've always wanted to do something like that and I was very interested in it. This year I was in the LoveWorks chapel again, and I remember it was actually from a person who gave the Brazilian testimony, and it just inspired me and encouraged me, and I just started crying in chapel, and I was like, wow, I want to experience different cultures. And so I looked at and I opened the application, but I actually didn't submit my application until 11:59 on the day of. It was in that on that day that I realized, after the reminder came in, I was like, you know what, Lord, whatever you want me to do, I'm here for you.
A part of our mission at Point Loma is service as an expression of our faith, and LoveWorks is right at the heart of that mission. The program was created 35 or more years ago in an effort to provide opportunities for our students and our people to engage interculturally in Christian service with mutuality, with deep self-understanding, care for communities around the world, and effort to lift the gospel in those communities.
As a Filipino, I always wanted to go to the Philippines. I've always dreamed of going. It is kind of a different situation being on a mission trip, but I think I've made the best decision for myself. First time visiting my roots, because I kind of really got to see what the Philippines was like. I got to really explore what the Philippines has to offer through the mission trip.
In LoveWorks, we always say, first and foremost, it's a ministry of presence. It's how we show up. Not to show up and glorify ourselves, but to show up and genuinely connect. When we don't even have common language, we want to dwell together, be together, worship together in a way that is more important than what I build, what I do, what I accomplish. I want to be with the people who've invited me. When we go into a place where we don't know our way, when we go into a place that's foreign to us, and we find family there, and they welcome us into community, they give us something meaningful to do, and they prepare meals with us and for us, it's like you've climbed Mount Kilimanjaro and found not a picnic at the top, but a feast of joy.
We went to a youth conference. It was a youth and young adult conference. It was from all different churches of the Nazarene, from the different areas, different cities of that area. So we went up on stage, and even before that, in the moment of worship, we did one song in English, and they did previous songs in Portuguese. I think it was that moment that really solidified the trip for me personally, through worship and bringing that love back. No matter if you're Brazilian, no matter if you're American, no matter if you speak Portuguese, no matter if you speak English or another language, the Lord is for everybody, and we are one body in Christ. We are one house.
We live in a society that is powerfully individualistic, and so 3 weeks of togetherness is impactful, and it's actually wonderful. We leave our phones at home, we turn them off, we trust the program to communicate with our families and our parents. And that helps us to really be focused on life together, so that we can play games, we do our meals together, our schedule is together all day long. And it's pretty powerfully impactful. And when we daily pray together, pray for each other, debriefing together, it helps us to bear with one another in love in a challenging trip, a challenging environment. And when teams really care and love for each other, then it's a slice of heaven on earth.
Beyond graduation, I will definitely look back at my first trip to the Philippines as being a mission trip, and all the memories that I've made, especially with my teammates here on LoveWorks and with the new brothers and sisters in Christ that I've made in the Philippines.
You do not have to be a super Christian. You do have to be supportive of a Christian mission and ready to lean in. I would encourage students to step out in faith and give this a try. If you feel drawn to this, lean into that feeling.